Hello YouTube, this is Dandy97, aka Orion, and this is my fourth Thomas commentary. This episode is Henry to the Rescue.
Gordon always pulled the big express.
The episode is based on story 4 from the 3 railway engines, Edward, Gordon, and Henry. This is the conclusion to come out him.
And Gordon was seeing how fast he could go.
Although you can barely hear it, this is the second time we hear Gordon's theme. The first time was in Thomas Gets Tricked.
In a minute, Gordon would see the tunnel where Henry stood bricked up and lonely. Oh dear, thought Henry, why did I worry about rain?
And so now Henry finally realizes the errors of his ways.
I'd like to come out of the tunnel, but Henry didn't know how to ask. I'm going to poop at Henry, said Gordon. He was almost there when...
And this is the first accident for an engine. Even if it isn't major, it's still the first time that something goes wrong with an engine.
What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. I feel so weak. You've burst your safety valve, said the driver. You can't pull the train anymore. Oh dear, said Gordon. We were going so nicely too. And look, there's Henry laughing at me. Everyone came to see Gordon. Huh, said Sir Topham Hatt. These big engines are always causing me trouble.
This is the first, this is really the first story arc in the Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends series, even though it's only 2 episodes. But it was the precursor to the James and the Bootlays storyline, and especially in Season 2, the Duck and Diesel trilogy. And even in Season 1, the Trouble in the Shed storyline with Tenders and Turntables and Percy Runs Away. And also the Toby the Tram Engine story arc. And the Henry Special Colon the Flying Kipper story arc. So this was the first one, and it really led to more major ones that were longer than just 2 episodes.
I told you so, said Gordon. Why not let Henry try? Yes, said Sir Topham Hatt. I will. Will you help pull this train, Henry? He asked. Oh, yes, said Henry. When Henry had got up steam, he puffed out. He was dirty and covered with cobwebs. Oh, I am stiff.
Like I stated in my Thomas Gets Tricked commentary, Ringo Starr was uneven as a narrator. However, this is one of his more enthusiastically narrated episodes.
When Henry came back, he felt much better. Then they coupled him up. Peep, peep, said Edward. I'm ready. Peep, 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 said Henry. So am I. Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it. They puffed together.
And this is really the first time that we hear Henry's more triumphant theme, which we hear in at the end of the Flying Kipper, when he finally gets his new shape. But that won't come until my commentaries on those episodes.
Sir Topham Hatt leaned out of the window to wave at Edward.
And this right here is actually the first hat gag from Sir Topham Hatt, and the hat gags were a staple throughout the next few series.
They never stopped till they came to the station at the end of the line. The passengers all said, "Thank you," and Sir Topham Hatt promised Henry a new coat of paint. On their way home, Edward and Henry helped Gordon back to the shed. All 3 engines are now...
And this really cements their friendship.
Henry doesn't mind the rain now. He knows that the best way to keep his paint nice is not to run into...
Well, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Look forward to more. Thanks.
Work is over.